Today is Christmas Eve, and I'd like to wish you all, and people who are watching this video in general, a very Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I'd like to wish you all the very best. 2014 as a whole is quite possibly the best year of my entire life. And, I hope you don't mind, but I'd like to talk about my successes and my stories, my accomplishments, all that great stuff that happened in this very year. I think this is going to be my last video that I'm going to be posting this year. Posting it December 24th, Christmas Eve. Before I make another video in 2015. I think this is going to be my last one this year. I'm going to be celebrating the holidays with my girlfriend's parents and, her family and stuff like that. I'm going to go to her parents' place. I'm going to be meeting her family. I'm going to be opening presents and all that great stuff. Jeez, I can't wait. So, before I do that, I might as well give you my thoughts, and, this is going to be my last video this year. So, let's get right to it. First of all, I'd like to talk about January of 2014. The first week of this year ever, I knew that it was just going to be a freaking great one. For many years, I actually wanted to meet Kabuto 335 in person. And just everything was just getting in the way. It seemed like it would just never happen. So many disappointments, trying to get everything set up to actually see him, and, because he's far away from me. And nothing ever worked. For the months and years that went by, it seemed like it would never happen. Until one day, where I was finally able to. And, we hung out for a good week or 8 days. And, honestly, it was some of the best days of my life because of that. I believe it was January 4th or 5th till about, about the 11th or the 12th or something like that. We recorded a lot of videos together. I made a playlist for him. So, if you want to check all those out, go ahead and click on the description. I got a playlist for that. It's, honestly, I can't really say too many words. It's honestly something that I never thought would happen in my entire life. Well, that's a bit extreme, but you know what I mean. But it finally happened, and I'm very, very happy for it. And in 2015, Kabuto's thinking of coming down to our place. And, that's another topic. Our place, meaning me and my girlfriend's place. This is the first time that I've ever moved out. And, I have my own place along with my girlfriend. And it is, seeing Kabuto is definitely up there, but moving out and getting my own place, to this day, it seems a bit overwhelming. I've been here for a good 3 or 3.5 weeks, and it's it's still setting in. It really is, like the first time that you ever move out. It's hard to believe. It takes a while to kick in, but I'm loving it so far. Every day that goes by, it feels like home. And, I wouldn't have it any other way. I really wouldn't. It's something that I've wanted for a while. And I finally got it. And then another thing that happened this year, 2014, I went to New York for the first time. I was told that it was one of the best places in the world, if not the best place in the world to some people's opinions. Or, in some people's opinion, I mean. And I can see why people say that now. it is definitely a sight to behold. For the first time, I actually went rooftop dining, which is apparently a thing. One of my mom's friends lives in a building like that, and all four of us actually sat down and actually had a bite to eat, and it was exhilarating. Other than the fact I went in the summer and it was pretty darn hot, but other than that, it was pretty good. I couldn't take my pants off, obviously, but the only way that I could keep cool, at least just a tiny bit cool, was still hot either way, was to actually be shirtless, and it was still sweaty. But obviously, it cooled down from there because the day progressed. We actually ate for a couple hours and talked too. And in 2015, I'm going to be going back. It's confirmed. I'm definitely going to go back to New York in 2015. At least once or twice. At least once, though. I was already told by my mom that me, her, and my girlfriend are all going to go again. So it's definitely something I'm going to be looking forward to. Plus Nintendo World. I suppose some other things here and there have happened, but those three things have definitely changed my life. No questions asked. And there's only a week left until 2014 ends. With 2015, I hope we can do those things again. Go to New York City. This time, Kabuto can come down here. All these amazing Wii U games that are coming out. I mean, I can name a handful: Star Fox, Mario Party 10, the new Legend of Zelda, Xenoblade, I don't know, Chronicles X, Pokken, Yoshi's Woolly World, and there's a couple others that I'm forgetting at the moment. But the point is, it's definitely going to be the best year for Wii U in terms of the quantity of games. It's going to be insane. And yeah, the new Mario Maker and celebrating Mario's 30 years. Yeah, the year of Mario, right? Oh wait, that doesn't sound too special. He's in everything, right? And Pokemon's 20th anniversary next year as well. So, bar none, 2015 is going to be one of the best years for Nintendo ever. And that's not exaggerating one bit. So, I just like to say, once again, that I hope everybody out there is having a good time celebrating the holiday season, celebrating the end of 2014. Games like Mario Kart, Smash Bros, Bayonetta 2, some other games. It was a good year for Wii U as well. And I hope all you get to have a good time celebrating the holidays with your family. I wish you all the best. Gonna be having dinner with her parents and her family. Gonna be meeting them as well, Gonna be seeing the look on her face when she opens all of her gifts for me, my mom, my uncle, and who knows what other presents she's getting too, right? From her own parents. So, it's definitely gonna be great. I doubt that I'm gonna have another video this year, but if I do, I don't believe it's gonna be like a Captain Toad treasure tracker video. I want to keep it away from games for now, just because I want to focus on the people that I love instead of video games. Just for now. They're more important. So with all that wishy-washy and those other words, that generic speech, oh, it's all lovey-dovey and stuff like that. I guess I'll just say bye for now. Enough of that stuff, right? Again, hope all of you have a great holiday. 2014's coming to an end. It felt like it happened way too fast. It felt like seeing Kabuto was just a few months ago, and New York felt like just 2 months ago or something. Or whatever. So with that, I guess I'll see you guys until 2015, and if not, I will post another video up of maybe opening presents and other stuff. So if you guys don't hear from me again, like I said, that'll be it for this year. So see y'all for now, and see you guys in 2015 to start our new adventure. See you guys then, everybody. Merry Christmas.